So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And there was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with pretend? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be
Sunday shoes, cap and gown, the whole town gathered around. Waited 18 years, now it's all coming down to this. I scan the crowd and it fills my soul. My best friends all here in rows. No turning back, now it's time to walk that line. This tassel is gonna turn, but when the moment passes by, we'll just walk away, then slowly grow apart. But I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. Well, I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. It's a bittersweet goodbye, but I'm not gonna cry. Friday night, football games, first loves and first heartbreaks. It didn't matter who won or lost, only how we played. Memories as good as gold, tearing up those mountain roads, racing out 53 to old Georgetown. Sure, we've made a little trouble, but learned from every mistake, so there's no regret. We've done the best we could, so I'm not gonna cry, no, not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. No, I'm gonna fly right out of here. These have been the best years of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's been a long and winding journey, and we've lost a few along the way. Still we've hung in there through the tribulations. Now it's time to celebrate. It's our graduation day, yeah. So I'm not gonna cry. No, no, no. Not one sad or happy tear. I've waited my whole life. Now I'm gonna fly right out of here. This has been the best day of my life, so I'm not gonna cry. It's a bittersweet goodbye, and I'm not gonna cry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you here to the Lincoln Park High School Graduation 2017. Oh yeah, give yourself a big hand. There you go. Just a couple of quick announcements we would like to make. If you have a cell phone or a pager, if you could please mute them or shut them off during the ceremony, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, we would like to remind you this is all being videoed. The whole procession is going to be videoed, so if anybody wants to get a video, they'll have a video for you later. But again, we would like to remind you, if you have a cell phone or a pager, if you could please mute them or shut them off during the ceremony, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
Everybody needs to find a seat and scoot in. Don't leave it.
Also, another quick announcement. We'd like to remind everybody, if you're in the auditorium, if you could start taking your seats. And if you see an empty chair next to you, if you could please move in so everybody can get a seat here tonight. And I'm going to remind people on the main floor, we have a lot more seats up here in the balcony. It's a great view. So if you come up here, there's plenty of seats. If you cannot find a seat on the main floor.
Let us die young, let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever.
Again, we'd like to remind you now, we're getting ready for the ceremony, so if you're standing, if you could please start taking your seats, it would be greatly appreciated. And on the main floor, if you have a seat next to empty, please move in, just in case somebody else needs a seat on the main floor. Also, we would like to remind everybody, if you do not have a seat on the main floor, we have plenty of seating up here in the balcony. And it's a great view. You can see everything, no matter where you are in this auditorium. Thank you very much for your patience.
I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever?
2.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives. Where we're gonna be when we turn 25. Keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. When we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out 'cause we're on a different track.
Taste 1, 2.
Got something that you need to say. You better say it right now 'cause you don't have another day. 'Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much
Taste.
love, but it came too soon. And there was the end, when we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone. And we would get so excited and we get so scared. Laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? When we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little Brady Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find the job that won't interfere with routine? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. When we think about tomorrow like we think about now, can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
No, just walk in front. You'll get the groove of it. Yeah. Because you'll switch. You're like going on, like you're swinging No, we can see you. This bird comes up. You'll see it, Colin. Once you do it, I know it's like, but I want to know once you see it. Oh, okay. She'll start walking. And even, I'm not, we're waiting on. It's got and here's the worst case scenario. Oh, that's what you do. It's got one or two left. You walk out and you stand next to him, and then he just walks out and you slide in for a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's right. Oh, there you go. Here we go. Oh, now go last. You got to hear all this. Yeah. Then you need to kind of be all right, there it goes. And he's off and running. And they're on. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the class of 2017 commencement exercises. My name is Ann Shannon, junior class advisor, and I will be the mistress of tonight's ceremonies. There are 289 graduating seniors this year. Famous Photo will be taking pictures, and a Lincoln Parks technician is videotaping the ceremony. All those that purchase the pre-sale package will receive them in the mail. Finally, so that all parents, family, and friends can hear their graduate's name being called, please do not call out or whistle when the name is read. We also request that the audience please remain seated until all graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the officials in class of 2017. standing. Are you the last one? Scoot down, guys. Scoot down. Scoot down. There is enough chairs. When you sit, there will be enough chairs. Guys, scoot down. Scoot down. Keep going. There's room. Keep them moving down. Keep going. Guys, there's got to be seats. Tell everybody to move down and make sure they're behind a seat. Same thing happened here. Did they find it? I'm sorry. We don't. Can't find it. Push down, guys. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the presentation of the colors by our color guard and our national anthem. Graduates, you may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the 2017 Row of Distinction located in the front row. Please stand as I announce your name. The top 10 graduates for the class of 2017 are valedictorian Brittany Bowens, graduating with a 4.1364. Salutatorian Andrew Moses, graduating with a 4.1279. Number 3, Devin Carson, 4.0870. Number 4, Asad Nawaz, 4.0682. Number 5, Jeanette Warren, 4.0341. Number 6, Desiree Keithley, 4.0114. Number 7, Sarah Bennett, 4.0057. Number 8, Shayla Dominguez, 3.9943. Number 9, Nicholas Frederick, 3.9773. And number 9, Rebecca Rivera, 3.9773. I would also like to introduce the Student Council President, Itzia Rivera, NHS President, Alana Moffett, and Class President, Juanita Casillas. Congratulations, you may now be seated. At this time, it is my honor to present Terry Dangerfield, Superintendent, who will introduce the platform guests.
Good evening, and welcome to the commencement exercises for Lincoln Park High School's class of 2017. Part of my responsibilities, as well as my honor tonight, is to introduce to you your Board of Education and other platform guests. First, currently serving his 26th year on the board, the President of the Board of Education, Mr. Charles Kaminsky. Vice President Kathy Carter is currently serving her 7th year on the board. Serving her 16th year as a board member, our board secretary, Mrs. Mary Corson. Serving her 18th year on the board is Treasurer Dawn Johnson. Serving his 9th year on the board, Trustee Mr. Gordon Gilbert. Trustee Phyllis DeFiore is currently serving her 3rd year on the board. And finally, Trustee Susan Ambrose, who is currently in her 1st year as a board member. Other platform guests tonight include Assistant Superintendent of Lincoln Park Schools, Mrs. Cheryl Irving. In the audience is our Director of Instruction and Evaluation, Mr. Eric Kelvin. The marshals for this evening's commencement are Mrs. Sarah Jasso, high school English teacher, and Mr. Zachary Kowalski, Senior Advisor. Ms. Debbie Stallings, a high school foreign language teacher, will be giving the teacher's farewell message to our graduating seniors. As I was walking in tonight, I noticed that there are quite a few of our staff present in the audience. I ask that they please stand and be recognized. I would like to take a moment to inform you of a few facts regarding this wonderful class of 2017. 81% of this class have indicated that they will be attending some type of postgraduate education, be it a 4-year university, a 2-year community college, a vocational school, a technical school. 6% will be joining the armed forces, and 13% will be entering the workforce. The class of 2017 has received over $3.6 million in scholarships and federal and state grants. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause.
Please welcome the 2017 Senior Class President, Juanita Casillas.
Whoops. First of all, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to the Board of Education, Superintendent Dangerfield, Assistant Superintendent Mrs. Irving, Ms. Borg, faculty, parents, guests, and finally, my fellow graduates. Well, here we are. What feels like the quickest 4 years of our lives has flashed before our eyes. We've emptied our lockers, returned our books, and traded our backpacks for diplomas. What seems like yesterday, we were scrawny little freshmen trying to figure out where our next class was, looking generally clueless to the upperclassmen. Now, on this stage, in these bright blue robes, we are the upperclassmen, seniors who are ready to graduate, prepared to move forward in the world. Yet, as eager as we all are to leave, we can't help but reflect on our last 4 years here. The question at hand is this: how do we measure the time we've spent in high school? In the beginning, we measured it in class periods, counting down the days until we reached freedom. As the days and weeks passed, we soon measured it in semesters, and through the semesters, we evolved. What were those scared little freshmen became sophisticated sophomores, amateurs in the halls of LPHS. After that, we were juniors, the ones who had it all figured out. At that point, we were ready to take over for the graduating seniors. The class of 2017 was ready to rule the school. And now look where we stand. Our rule is over, and it's up to the next class to step into our shoes and take over. I know that as I stand before everyone here, looking out to all of you, I will measure my time in high school very differently. I will measure it in the friendships I've built these past 4 years. Some were pretty casual and others were much closer, but I'll remember each one dearly, as I'm sure all of you will. And when many of our high school memories begin to fade, that's how we'll ultimately remember the time we've spent here. Not in class periods or semesters, but the friendships that we've made and the time we've spent together. Congratulations to my fellow graduates of the class of 2017. Wherever we go and whatever we do, may we all be friends when we meet again. Thank you.
At this time, I wish to present Ms. Debbie Stallings, who is representing the teachers this year with a farewell speech to the class of 2017. Please welcome Ms. Stallings.
Welcome, faculty, staff, school board members, parents, guardians, adults in charge, former students who have students graduating tonight, Bill Durden, and especially the graduating class of 2017. I'm honored to be here tonight to speak to a class with whom I have something in common. Most of you seniors have been at Lincoln Park High School for 4 or so years, and now you're graduating. I've been at Lincoln Park High School for a little over 30 years, and I'm graduating too. It's graduation for all of us. Thank you. You will begin the next chapter of your adult life, perhaps as a university freshman, as enlisted military, or maybe entering the workforce full-time. It's even possible that you're not sure what your next chapter will be. As you are thinking about what the next best chapter of your life has in store for you, I'd like to give you a few things to think about. Whatever your decision, the most important thing is to make one. Keep moving. What if you find you've made a bad decision? Make a different one, but keep trying. It's so tempting to rationalize our inaction. If only I had been born rich, if only I had a normal family, if only. It's too easy to if only ourselves to paralysis. We have no control over the environment into which we are born. What we can control is what we do with what we have been given. A good work ethic and high personal integrity will take you so much further than any excuse ever will. In taking this next step, I encourage you to be courageous. It's okay to be nervous, to be scared. It's not okay to be paralyzed by that fear. Try something new. Learn a new sport, take up a new hobby, read more, love more, be more. Give a graduation speech in front of 1 billion people. Carrie Fisher, one of my personal heroes and conqueror of many personal demons, not to mention she was Princess Leia, said, "Stay afraid, but do it anyway. What's important is the action. You don't have to wait to be confident. Just do it, and eventually the confidence will follow." As you look back to this time, as you surely will someday, I hope you remember this high school experience fondly, even if you don't think it's been a great journey. Visit your memories, but don't live there. High school should be one of the best chapters of your life, but for heaven's sake, don't let it be the best one. As I look back on the many chapters of my life, high school, college, teaching, being a spouse to the love of my life, I remember the highlights. Every chapter has had its moments that I will treasure forever, including this one, believe it or not. As I begin the next chapter of my life, and as you begin yours, strive to make each new beginning more extravagant than the one before. Like they say in the L'Oreal commercials, you're worth it. Finally, well, there is no finally. It's just a word that gives you the signal that this speech is over, like an alarm, and it's time to wake up. Many of you will not remember one thing that I've said this evening, or even who gave the teacher's speech. I hope, though, that deep down these words will find a place to settle in your heart, and you will remember the advice I've shared with you tonight. Congratulations to the class of 2017. May your journey be filled with health and happiness. Stallings out.
Thank you. Please welcome our Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Cheryl Irving, who will now introduce the salutatorian and valedictorian.
Good evening. This evening, I have the privilege to introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2017. Your salutatorian has a grade point average of 4.1279 during his high school career. During that time, he was a member of the National Honor Society, the captain of the Quiz Bowl team, the safety captain for the robotics team, and a member of the Lincoln Park Marching Rails. His honors include the Gold Academic Excellence 4-Year Academic Award, Phi Beta Kappa recognition, and the Mathematical Achievement Award. He plans on attending the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, major in computer science, and work at a large tech company. Eventually, he would like to become an independent contractor. It gives me great pleasure, especially because I was his elementary principal, to introduce to you the salutatorian of the class of 2017, Mr. Andrew Moses.
Good evening. Before I begin, I would like to thank a few people: Superintendent Dangerfield, Superintendent Irving, Ms. Borg, the Board of Education, faculty, parents, guests, fellow graduates, and my family down the pit, the band. To begin, I want everyone to think about what you believe a quality education entails. Maybe you think of writing essays, reading classic novels, doing math. Well, that's great. Those are only a handful of skills needed to get a job in the modern world. Besides from modern school subjects, new graduates need analytical skills and cooperation to make it in the workforce today and succeed in today's modern world. During my 4 years in Lincoln Park, I of course learned academic subjects, but more importantly, I learned countless life lessons: critical thinking, goal setting, getting out of work, and other skills that'll sit with me for my life. And I learned these many skills from my fellow graduates, teachers, and school activities. From the time I walked into LPHS until my last day, the students here have been memorable, to say the least. Whether I'm talking to my closest friend or meeting someone for the first time, everyone here has an unforgettable and distinct personality. From these encounters, my fellow classmates taught me the lesson of acceptance of different personalities, acceptance of different ideologies, and acceptance of different lifestyles. No matter what you experience in life, there are people with different opinions than you, some you agree with and some you disagree with. But regardless of your own convictions, being open to others is essential to living a peaceful, fulfilling life. When dealing with a conflict that seems to have no positive outcome, always remember two things: live your life to the fullest, and haters gonna hate. Aside from my fellow graduates, the teachers here had an enormous impact on my experience. Each educator in Lincoln Park is unique, making my classes each semester an adventure. Most teachers were pleasant and comfortable to be around, and a few weren't teachers to me. They're my friends. Through countless experiences with my teachers, I was imparted the drive to work tirelessly and never give up. Even though each instructor here has their own methods of teaching, all of them show me in order to succeed, I need to be the one who wants to strive towards greatness. Without an inner desire to achieve excellence, no force on earth can push me to succeed. So thank you, teachers. My countless hours spent with each and every one of you enlightened me and made me realize I can set my mind to anything I envision. While many people consider classrooms to be the place where we learn the most in school, my after-school activities were quintessential to my development. Whether I was marching on the football field, reviewing for Quiz Bowl, or playing the upcoming season in robotics, I was always here after school. Now, while I love my activities, it wasn't quite smooth sailing all the time. Whether a new band director came around, or I screamed safety at the teammates running around robotics, there were countless times I felt my blood boiling. But despite the stress, I love these activities because of the challenge. They allow me to develop a passion for finding obstacles and conquering them. And I will continue to find these obstacles until my life is at a point where it can't get any better. So in about 10 years, once I'm a millionaire and retired. Over the past 4 years, I can say one fact with absolute certainty: I have changed. I have changed how I act. I have changed what goals I set for myself. And I even changed what goals I set. Without LP, I wouldn't have had the experiences or learned the life lessons remotely as memorable as here. I mean, what other school has calc teachers that blares music down the hallway, or after-school activities where you don't hang out with your friends but your family? The civil rights leader Malcolm X said the following quote: "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." His quote exhibits his belief that a quality education is essential to the development of a better future. Over the past 4 years, each student on the stage has invested thousands of hours of their time to accomplish exactly that. Even though each of us will use our diplomas differently and go elsewhere in life, we all have the single connection, Lincoln Park, and have the same opportunities to create a better life for ourselves and engrave memories in our hearts and minds that will last a lifetime. Thank you.
It is my distinct honor to introduce your valedictorian this evening. Your valedictorian has a GPA of 4.1364. During her high school career, she has participated in the Lincoln Park Marching Band, the National Honor Society, and Student Council. She was also a member of the varsity volleyball team, basketball team, and softball team. Her honors include the Gold Academic Excellence Award, the 4-year Academic Excellence Award, Phi Beta Kappa recognition, the Mathematics Achievement Award, Scholar Athlete of the Year, Downriver League All-Academic, and the Ron Pascuzzi Memorial Scholarship. She will also be attending the University of Michigan Ann Arbor, where she will be studying biochemistry. She hopes to become an orthopedic surgeon. And now, the valedictorian of the class of 2017, Miss Brittany Bowens.
I know that I am probably the last speech before we can graduate, so I'll try to make this quick. Good evening, Board of Education, Superintendent Dangerfield, Assistant Superintendent Ms. Irving, Ms. Borg, faculty, parents, guests, and fellow graduates. And hi, Mom. Before I begin, I would like to say that I am honored to be giving this speech. When I found out that I was valedictorian about a month ago, I decided that I was going to write something heartfelt and motivating, and then I started writing last night. I must admit that I was a little scared to be giving this speech because public speaking is one of my fears. So I decided that I would Google people's biggest fears, and I realized that I wasn't alone. It turns out that more people are afraid of public speaking than clowns, zombies, needles, death, and even Mr. Carey's AP Physics class. Okay, maybe not the last one. Over the last 4 years here at Lincoln Park High School, we've learned a lot. Mr. Carey taught us how to build a boat out of cardboard. Ms. Leando taught us to never go near a yellow raft in blue water. And Mr. Kish taught us that you don't have to be Hispanic to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. On a serious note, I would like to say that whether you are a legacy or the first in your family to graduate, the air you are breathing right now is very rare. Appreciate it. I want you all to follow your dreams. Maybe you know exactly what it is you dream of being, or maybe you're paralyzed because you have no idea what your passion is. The truth is, it doesn't matter. You don't have to know. You just have to keep moving forward. You just have to keep doing something, seizing the next opportunity, and staying open to trying something new. It doesn't have to fit your vision of a perfect job or the perfect life. Perfect is boring. Dreaming is the easy part. Acting on the dream is much harder. Recognize that a dream is a journey. On the simplest level, it takes commitment, time, desire, and courage. And one day, if you truly work for it, your dream will become a reality. I say, if you can dream it, you can do it. You see, a lot of people become comfortable. They stop chasing their dreams and become content with their lives. We only have one life, and please do not become comfortable. Get comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable. That is the way you will achieve greatness. When you have some goal that you are stretching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find some talents and abilities you never knew you were capable of. And when you are faced with an obstacle, what will you do? Are you going to give up because you're uncomfortable, or are you going to conquer the unknown? That is why I'm still up here giving this speech. Many people that have impacted history came from humble beginnings, such as Oprah, Rosa Parks, Benjamin Franklin, Henry Ford, Abraham Lincoln, and Elmo. Elmo started off just as some cloth, now look at him. As a class, we have been through so much together. We had some positive memories, such as the various homecoming weeks and Friday night football games under the lights. And then we've lived through some tough times, like the year Chicken Bowl did not have cheese, or that terrible week when the gym hallway smelled like deer pee. And yesterday, as we walked down these halls, memorizing everything and reminiscing the memories of a year that went all too quickly, here we are, seniors who are about to graduate. No more thanking the Lord that it was finally Friday, no more sleeping in classes, no more falling over giggling with your friends about who knows what. I knew in that moment that I would miss this place and the students I have come to know. I'm excited to see what you all will achieve in the future. And if you become really successful, don't forget the girl who told you to follow your dreams at your high school graduation. To close the speech, I would like to say a famous quote by a poet and philosopher named Drake. He said, "We started from the bottom, now we here." And I must say, it looks like the whole team's here. Now let's prove the 90s saved the best for last. Congratulations, class of 2017, we did it.
Presenting the Lincoln Park High School graduating class is our principal, Miss Jennifer Borg.
Mr. Dangerfield, the transcripts of each student have been reviewed and validated. I have determined that each senior has completed the requirements as set forth by the State Department of Education and the Lincoln Park Board of Education. May I therefore present to you the graduating class of 2017.
Brittany Cora Bowens. Andrew Sloan Moses. Devin Michael Carson. Assad Nawaz.
Jeanette Warren.
Desiree Faith Keithley. Sarah Marie Bennett.
Shayla Yamili Gomez Dominguez.
Nicholas D. Frederick. Rebecca Laura Rivera.
Itzia Rivera Gomez.
Alana Starr Moffitt.
Juanita Isabel Casillas.
Carlos Gilberto Acevedo. Matthew Joseph Adams. Griffin Alec Atkins. Travis Matthew Anderson. Melissa Angelito.
Daniel Arredondo.
Krista Marie Awney. Luis Daniel Baez. Frank Enrique Barajas. Jeremiah Terry Barse.
Jamelia Cassandra Danielle Bates.
Danielle Shea Bauman. Nicole Ann Beard.
Nicolette Taylor Blake.
Walter Edward Bolden. Alyssa Marie Bauer. Janae Latrice Boyd. Christopher Owen Brooks.
Destiny Raynell Bryant. William Joseph Bujaki II.
Sarah Ann Bunch. Cameron Joseph Butson. Taylor Ann Kadzow. Tyler Michael Kadzow.
Jade Alexandria Canan.
Christopher Michael Cardinal. Samian Samuel Cardona. Anthony Bernard Carroll.
Elsie Mercedes Castillo. Gladys Karina Castillo.
Cheyenne Georgia Charles.
Kiangelo Jamarie Chapman. Selena Marie Chevarea.
Mia Nicole Childers. Tyler R. Borg. Demetrius Thomas Coral. There you go, buddy. All right, man. David Gabriel Cruz Rivera.
Jordan Felique Cooks. Ivan Corono Salgado.
Roberto Alejandro Cortez.
Gabriela Alejandra Cortez Mendoza.
Stone Cole Cousins.
Jack Cox. Shania Monet Cox.
Michael Raymond Crabtree II. Megan Christ.
Mauricio Cuevas Garcia.
Annie Elizabeth Dahl.
Maria Luisa de la Rosa.
Selena Dalt.
Zachary Desjardins.
Lisbeth Guadalupe Diaz. Emily Ray Durden. London Marie Dwyer. Charles Edward Dye II. Jordan Marie Fairley Chapman. Keith Edward Kyle Farnham.
Alan Lee Farrell Jr.
Michaela Cheyenne Fisher. Samantha Marie Fitz.
Mateo Rudolfo Fonseca.
Austin Ryan Frederick.
Kiara Marie Freeman.
Jacob Louis James Gagne.
Sarah Catherine Gallardo.
Kevin Osvaldo Gamboa. Serenity Lynn Garcia. Jesse Ibarra Garcia.
Edward Frank Sabinski IV.
Courtney L. Robolowski. Robert Francis Whitehouse. Rafael Luis Dominguez White.
Adele Amar Kanan.
Rebecca. Rebecca, wait. All right, here we go. Rebecca Santiago Alvera. Jose Guadalupe Garcia.
Noelle Elizabeth Garcia.
Angelina Helen Garcia Campbell.
Monica Yvonne Garcia Sanchez.
Matthew Thomas Gardner. Nicholas Allen Gardner. Christian Anthony Garza. Miranda Nicole Gear. Antonio Gibson. Brianna Lynn Gomez. Evelyn Gomez. Hugo Gomez.
Juan Pablo Gomez Llanos.
Marifer Gonzalez. Ricardo Gonzalez. Sierra Audrey Gonzalez.
Brendan Jemsky.
Leticia Stefani Gara.
Samantha Guerra.
Joseph Taylor Gwynn. Zachary Allen Haas.
Adam Lee McKinley Hall.
Larisha Hall LaQuell.
Ashley Jean Hanley.
Dakota Clayton Hatfield. Destiny Hayes. Samantha Marie Hayes. Elena Healy. Rebecca Grace Helton. Logan Nathaniel Hendrickson. Esmeralda Hernandez. Shane M. Sutphin. Yvette Selena Zuniga. Anthony Thomas Willinger. Michael Thomas White. Keith Andrew Wickman.
Brianna Annette Goley. Estefania Hernandez.
Nicholas Hernandez.
Mireya Hernandez Reyes.
Eric Hernandez Salgado. Troy Ray Herrick Thomason.
Leah Ann Hill.
Tyler James Hinson. Jordan Rain Hotham.
Antonio Alder Huillardo Jurado.
Alejandra Lisette Ibarra.
Kevin Eduardo Ibarra.
Hannah Rose Jacoby.
Anna Jelly James. Bernice Aisha James Sammy.
Jayla Joyce Jimerson. Cassie Marie Johnson. Paige Bailey Johnson.
Daviance Gwendolyn Jones.
Lawan Jones. Emily Joyce Josephet.
Brandon Michael Karagosian.
Austin James Kolanjowski. Justin Allen Cosma. Trevor Robert Kren.
Aaron Michael Kubaraki.
Nadia Judith Coulter. Charles William Lane II. Antonio Eugene Lawson.
Mayan Satira Lagan.
Hannah Nicole Isaac. Jordan Brianne Lyzak. Devin R. Locklear. David Wayne Webb.
Jessica Itzel Villareal.
Dustin J. Elrod. Cynthia Lopez.
Eric Lopez.
Tatiana Marie Lopez. Samantha Luna. Shannon Keith Luttrell.
Brianna Angelise Lynch.
Christian Xavier Makowitz.
Jesus Alberto Macias. Casey Ann Mandernack.
Haley Ryan Manier. Matthew Marlowe. Dominic James Martin.
Brianna Mary Maisley.
Ariel Rose Mata.
Elaine Marie Maya. Nija Amanda May.
Chase Addison McGarvey. Brandon Joshua McNabb.
Javier Alejandro Medellin.
Prospero Arnaldo Medina Jr. Danielle Marie Meixner.
Joel Antonio Mercado.
Elijah James Millard.
Hannah Laura Miracle.
Taylor Marie Mitchell.
Yarlene Moncion.
Zilkia Montavo.
Javier Montez Felix Jr.
Dalen Moore. Abigail Rodriguez Morales. Brendan Tyler Morin. Jasmine Ray Morris. Stephanie Munoz. Caitlin Anne Marie Noble Truss. David James Obregon. Damon Richard Wallace. Brian Cruz Villarreal.
Abigail Corinne O'Hara.
Dejana Oliver. John Kevin O'Reilly II.
Gabriella Melissa Ornelas.
Horatio Orozco.
Adriana Ortez.
Enrique Raymond Ortiz. Devin Padden.
Junort Efren Pagan.
Noah Matthew Pascarella.
Acacia Pasley.
Raekwon Patman. Robert William Patrick.
Justice Daylon Patterson. Sean Thomas Olympus Perham II. Nadia Angelique Perchard.
Mackenzie Porter. Kenneth Scott Lamont Pryor.
Hennessy Axity Keelis.
Brenda Patricia Ramirez.
Alea Zaire Nayana Reeves. Flavio Cesar Reyes Ortiz.
Bailey Rhodes.
Eduardo Robles.
Alicia Denise Rodriguez. Destiny Lynn Rowe.
Lenifer Dariana Rojas Cuevas.
Mila Kai Romani.
Kaylee Alana Roman Reardon.
Connor Jennings Roth.
Desiree Ruiz Vega.
Brian Ruiz Cruz.
Carolina Jeanette Saavedra.
Alondra Sabario.
Erica Stefania Salas Carmona. Jasmine Williams Gonzalez. Jillian Elise Weedley.
Estefani Vieira Alvera. Jalen Marcus Brown.
Yesenia Salcedo. Helen Salguero.
Lizette Miria Salinas. Alexandra Samano.
Marianne Samano. Alejandro Gonzalez Sanchez.
Miranda Addie Sanfilippo.
Amanda Salmani.
Sarah Marie Shelley Hartman. Cheyenne Elizabeth Shipley. Desiree Ann Lauren Shipman. Kane Allen Sibley. Brianna Lynn Smith.
Rashid Sadiq Snedekar.
Nicholas Edward Sobchak. Zachary Paul Sotak. Shannon Sparks.
Kayla Marie Spino.
Starla Jean St. Antoine. Ashley Nicole Stanchik. Bailey Marie Stith.
Shaylee Reed Stout.
Brandon Joseph Straight. Jawan Raynell Suderth. Matthew James Skutnicki.
Dakaya Lanai Thompson.
Christian Contreras Torres. Alejandro Francisco Trevino. Melanie Trevino.
Rosalind Stelina Triplett.
Shelby Marie Truesdell.
Teresa Marie Vaslow.
Serena Olivia Lara. Arthur Rushing.
Edna Maria Ana Rosado.
Gerardo Carlos Sauceda.
Gianna Yasmin Laria Green.
Demonte Amar Green.
Ivan Duell Rivera.
Will the graduates please rise? It is my pleasure to present the Lincoln Park High School graduating class of 2017. While the graduates and our teacher guests in the front row remain standing, will the guest audience please be seated for the recessional and remain seated until all the graduates are completely out of the auditorium. Thank you. Thank you, and have a safe evening.